Hi, this is Karen Klump, West Michigan astrologer, talking a little bit more about this coronavirus and how it relates to astrology and what's going on with the heavenly bodies right now. Well, as you might have noticed, in the last 3 days, April 14, 15, and 16, we've seen 3 heavenly bodies align in Aquarius, Mars and Saturn and the Moon. And with it, we see perhaps a glimpse of what the Aquarian age might be. The Aquarian age being coming to a real beginning in 2023. And also, we see how it squares Uranus, that is now in Taurus, the sign of finances, and Uranus, of course, representing big changes. We see a square, and a square represents tension. So what's happening right now in our world with this? One of the things that's happening with the coronavirus is people do not have the money that they need to pay their bills, and the government is giving out checks. You may have gotten yours if you have filed your taxes. Is this a taste of what is to come as we move towards the Aquarian age? Well, for the past 2 years, we've had much financial gain in the stock market, and there's been an emphasis of Saturn being in Aquarius, which is an earth sign, and having it conjunct Pluto. So there's been a lot of opportunity to make money. But now as Saturn is in Aquarius, we see a shift. Aquarius being an air sign and being associated with brotherhood and a more socialistic way of living. And as Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, enters Aquarius in 2023 and 2024, we'll see an emphasis on brotherhood and universality, and perhaps a different type of socialism. There'll also be is also the sign of technology, and we'll see a whole different life moving in that direction. As we see the devastation that happens to the earth when we value profit over people, when we cut down rainforests for financial gain, when we would rather raise cattle than to have the valuable medicine that's available with a rainforest, then we see the devastation that happens. We are now seeing how harmful eating meat is. All of these pandemics, the pandemic that we are now in, is attributed to the meat market in China. But if you remember, in the 70s, there was a mad cow disease that started a pandemic then too. I've heard on the news that in North Carolina, there is a terrible pandemic that is starting from turkey farms in North Carolina. This virus has already caused 100 deaths. All of this is coming to the surface right now, and I think that as we move forward, more and more people will see that eating meat is just one aspect of something that needs to change if we are to prosper as a people, if we are to value our earth and our bodies and move together as one humanity. Stay safe, stay positive. We're going to get through this together.